Hello, hello, hello. Hey, listeners. I hope that y'all had a great, happy, joyful Thanksgiving. Mine wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck is up with this bitch? And why the fuck does she keep taking these little hiatuses? And I don't know, y'all. Grief is weird and it's strange. And lately, I just been kind of preparing myself for my mom's death anniversary, which was yesterday, Thanksgiving Day. Now that it's over, I feel joyful and hopeful that I could just move on with my life. But another reason why I haven't been podcasting and shit that much is there's two reasons. One is work. Work's always a hiccup with my podcast. And I mean, it's getting busier at work, but I'm going to try to not let that interfere with anything that I got going on as far as the podcast is concerned. Like, it's just, I'm an off day. I'm going to have to dedicate it to the podcast, which is not going to be a problem for me. And then, secondly, it's like my lack of support from like the people around me. It's kind of made me lose motivation a little bit. It's like that, and like I just explained to y'all, a mixture of everything else that's just been going on in my life, and it's just to the point where it's like trying to turn my writing mind on has been a little difficult. I guess you could say I got a little bit of writer's block or whatever the fuck you want to say. But as far as the support and shit, I really do feel like it's like that for everyone. Like, nobody around you supports you. You really don't get that support from your city until, like, you really get to going up and doing other shit, and then everybody want to act like they fucking know you. But hey, I do have my, like, main support system, my friends, and well, some of my friends and the people who always been supporting me, and they listen to every episode. People that I don't know, people from all over. So I'm not going to stop doing my podcast for the strength of y'all and for the strength of, it never was a question of, am I going to stop podcasting or not? It's just a matter of, I'm having a writer's block for real. Like, I really don't got nothing to get on here and say to y'all. It's kind of hard to come podcasting and you ain't got shit to say. So, but like I said, I'm feeling real rejuvenated. Enough to talk about some hating ass shit. I feel like this episode, I want to get into woofing ass bitches and niggas because we all experience that shit. That's something we can all relate to. Like, there's always people that say shit, do shit, just all the time. And they don't mean nothing they talk about. So I want to give a little advice on how I've dealt with them in the past versus how I've learned to deal with them now in present day. And I'm gonna start this shit off by telling y'all that it takes a lot of fucking growth, bro. I'm telling y'all, this shit takes a lot of fucking growth. And sometimes it kind of take growth that I don't got. I'm just gonna let that sink in. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. I'm just going through life and I'm telling y'all what I learned. And maybe it helps y'all, maybe it don't. Y'all know what I say. That's for y'all to figure out. But to get into it, after about a decade of beefing with bitches, because I really ain't have that much drama as a kid. I really kind of like, I ain't gonna say I stayed to myself, but like growing up, they were kind of like strict. I wasn't really even allowed to do shit. Like, if I asked to go somewhere, the answer was no. Couldn't nobody come to my house. It wasn't none of that. Like, so there was no drama. for real, because it really wasn't no point in, there was never a point in how do I want to put this? Growing up for me, there was never a real reason to seriously engage in friendships with people, because anything that was going on outside of the brick and mortar school building that we was in, I wasn't about to be able to attend. So it's like every time people was at school and they talking about some shit that happened after school, whether it was like an after school program or people would go skating, just all kind of shit that I never did because my family was like, no, like they never let me do anything. Nothing. Like, I didn't even go to, like, the mall for the first time till I was, like, 16. If I needed clothes, they went and got them clothes. I ain't go shopping. I ain't do none of that. Like, they were very strict, and they didn't let me do shit. So, growing up, there was never really a reason to start engaging or wasting my time. So, there was never really no drama for me, for real. Until I did start engaging and being able to do stuff. Because, like, when I turned around 16-ish, I started having a life and shit and going out and being able to do little shit that the kids and shit was doing outside of school and shit. So with that being said, when you engage with people, drama's gonna follow. Like, not with everybody, but if you engage with a group of people or a lot of people, drama is gonna follow. And since I was that kid that never did anything growing up, when I finally was able to do stuff, I always wanted to be in a group. I always wanted to have a bunch of friends. I always wanted just to not feel left out. So, y'all know where I'm going with this. Drama and dumb shit would happen. And I didn't beef with bitches all different shapes and sizes and personalities. And I realized that most of these bitches all have something in common, and they mostly just talk in so many situations. And it's so many situations that then ended badly for me because people be talking and I might take that shit a little bit too serious and do some off the wall crazy shit that I really normally typically really wouldn't even do, because if y'all know me, I'm not even like that. Like, my friends that's been my friends, like my whole group of friends right now, them bitches can say they ain't never even seen me in a fight, because I'm not just the type of bitch that just wants to just fight and just do stupid shit or just... Them motherfuckers, like my little group of friends right now, all of them hoes, they can genuinely say, like, I ain't never even seen this bitch Deja in a fight, because I done left that life in the past. But in high school, like I said, all that little shit, I had to fight, do all this shit that, like, all because of some words that if I would have just stuck to the mindset that I knew and that I was taught growing up instead of trying to be some shit that I wasn't, I probably wouldn't even let none of that shit faze me. So I'll be looking back on situations now, and my advice is just let people talk. Let people talk, especially now that we adults. If it's not putting me in no life-threatening situation, or it's not affecting my way to live or my well-being or nothing like that, I personally don't give a fuck. Like, because it was like, for me, it was once upon a time in my life where if you threatened me, or even if I felt threatened a little bit, I felt like something had to happen to you, no matter what it was. Like, no matter if it was serious, if it wasn't serious, I just felt like something had to happen to you. Like I said, I done fucked up cars. We done motherfucking did so much stupid shit as kids. It's just to the point where it's like, man, that's why I'm like, it's so crazy. I look back at some of the shit that I've done and I'm like, wow, that's not me at all. I am not the fighter type. Like, but if I gotta fight, you trust to believe that shit's gonna happen. But I'm not the type to go and sit around here and say, I'm about to sit around and just beat everybody ass. And no, I'm not going to talk about none of that shit. We going to just do it if we going to do it, and we not if we not. And if we not, everybody need to shut the fuck up. Me included. You too. That's how I feel. So my advice to y'all, because when I check my analytics, I realized I got like my young crowd is kind of growing. I got like some some fucking 17 through, I think it was like 21. So my advice to my little young crowd, hopefully y'all can pass that shit down to y'all's little young crowds. Tell them don't even worry about that shit. Unless somebody putting their hands on them. Like I said, fucking with their money or whatever the fuck they got going on. Even if it's about a dude, I wouldn't even worry about it. Because niggas are going to come and they going to go. Friends is going to come, they going to go. Jobs is going to come, they going to go. Girl, it's been times I done showed out at a job after I didn't quit or they didn't fire me. Like, simple, stupid shit. Like, any small thing. Like I said, if I feel threatened about it, dumb shit that I'm letting y'all know right now. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. When you getting frustrated with your manager at work and you feeling like, damn, I really want to beat this bitch ass, just walk away and quit. Don't say shit to nobody. Just quit. Find you another job. It's not that serious. Like, if you got a friend that's getting on your nerves and you feel like it's getting to the point where you could fight this bitch, just leave. Or you feel like you got some shit to say about her every time you talk and it's not good, just leave. Like, I done learned that shit. Like, every time it's some bullshit, or just leave. Y'all save yourself so much peace of mind and so much sanity if y'all would just learn to just leave. Like, I wish somebody would have told me that simple word when I was like a little bit younger. I'm pretty sure somebody probably did, but I probably just didn't listen on me. But I'm just getting back into my groove and shit, so I do not want to hold y'all on this episode for too long. I'm gonna hold y'all to my little promise, and I'm gonna make another episode. I'm gonna give myself over the weekend to do it, so y'all get like back-to-back episodes. I know I said that shit last time, but I mean that shit this time, okay? And don't forget, I still have the active promo codes going for Sincere Sally Boutique, Days to 15. I'll put it in the episode description. And of course, Nip Slipped, Copy Off Days is the promo code. And I also put that in the episode description. Sometimes these words be getting me tongue-tied, and I'm a little smiz, I'm a little high. So, y'all know how I need my weed. But anyway, until next time, mwah.